In this 20 years, what is the special for the Feng Shui in the kitchen? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is Master Alex. Welcome. Today we're talking about the kitchen, for the Feng Shui of the kitchen in this period number 9, which is from 2024 and up to 2044. So in this 20 years, what is the special for the Feng Shui in the kitchen? Okay, first of all, in this period number 9, which is the number 9 in charge. And number 9 is related to the fire element. So the fire is so strong in this number 9 period. And also for the kitchen, it originally belonged to the fire element. So the fire element kitchen in this fire element period number 9, the fire element are so strong. So the number 1 concern, which is the fire concern for the kitchen. So we have to make sure that our kitchen is safe from fire hazard. Let's say that electric appliance, we need to make sure that they're in a good condition, they maintain in a good condition. And also, we need to make sure that the overall safety for the kitchen, that will be good. And if possible, we can use more like a soft color, light color in the kitchen. That will help, because that will help to cool those fire elements down. So it will help for the overall Feng Shui for the kitchen. Okay, then number 2. Number 2 is, originally we believe that when we open our front door, if we see the kitchen in front of us or in the corner, so when we open the door, we see the kitchen, no matter it's on the corner or in front of us, as far as we see the kitchen, that property is not really good for the overall money luck. They will have some like a money come, money go issue. If you want to accumulate your money fortune, this property is not really good to do that, because that will be bad for the overall money luck. Especially when you open your front door, you see the stove. That is the worst case. If you see the kitchen, it's not really good. But if you see the stove, that is the worst. So if that's the case, maybe you need to use some furniture to block the wheel. That will definitely help. Okay, the number 3. The number 3, which is the fire element and then the water element, we have to make sure that they're not in the middle of our property, because the middle is so important. Okay, let's say for the water element, if let's say our bathroom is in the middle of the property, then this dirty water is captured in the middle of the property and is not really good for the overall money fortune. Okay, let's say if our kitchen is in the middle of the property, and then this kitchen is belong to the fire element, and then this fire is in the middle, just like burning our heart, give us some like a too much fire element. It's not really good for our health, especially they will create some like a heart circulation issue, so it's not a really good condition. So we have to make sure that the kitchen and then the bathroom is not in the middle of the property. That will definitely help. Okay, number 4. Number 4, which is the northwest corner. The northwest corner in the Bagua is belong to the daddy's corner, is belong to the father. So this corner is belong to the metal element, and fire, the kitchen is belong to the fire element. So if the kitchen is in the northwest of the property, so you burn this metal, you hurt the daddy, hurt the father. So it's not really good to the daddy. So this is why we need to avoid that. Make sure that our property, the kitchen is not on the northwest corner. If unfortunately your kitchen is on the northwest corner, you need to do some Feng Shui setting to neutralize it, add more water element to cool down the temperature, use more like a blue color. That will definitely help. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is, we want to make sure that the water element and fire element, they are not against each other. So let's say the water tap and then the stove, they are not facing each other. There's some property in the United States, the stove is here, and then we have an island in front of the stove, and then over the island, there's a water tape over there, so you create the situation, the water and then the fire, they're fighting each other. So that is not a really good condition. Will create lots of a marriage issue, family conflict. Will create. If that's the case, something easy we can do, we can add some wood element to neutralize it. So originally the water and fire, they're fighting each other, but you put some plants next to the water tape, so you create the water will generate the wood, and then the wood will generate the fire element. They become more harmonic. They are not fighting each other. They become more harmonic situation. So that will definitely help. Okay, number 6. Number 6, in this period, number 9, there's a 2 location which is really good to have a water element. The one is on the north, we call the Ling Shen Fang, and then the other is the southeast corner, we call the Jiu Shen Fang. The north is better. So let's say if there's a swimming pool in the north of the property, or water tank, or fish tank, or water fountain, that property will create good money fortune. So if the water element is on the southeast, that property is also good. But it's not as good as the north. So the north is better. So let's say if for the kitchen, the water tape is in the north part of the kitchen, then that kitchen is good for the overall money fortune. So if the water tape is on the southeast corner, that property, that kitchen is also good in money fortune. So that will also help. Okay, the number 7. The number 7 is we want to make sure that our kitchen, especially our stove, is not facing the bathroom. The bathroom is the dirty water element, and then the stove is the fire element. We want to make sure that those water and fire, they are not fighting each other. If that's the case, maybe you need to do something to neutralize it. Okay, the number 8. The number 8, we want to make sure that for our kitchen is not facing to our master bedroom, or at the back of the kitchen is the master bedroom. It's also not a really good condition, because this fire will burn the master bedroom, will create some like a fire concern, especially not really good for the health. And also the heart and circulation issue may accumulate. So we want to make sure that the kitchen is not really close to the master bedroom, especially upstairs is the master bedroom, downstairs is the kitchen. It's also a bad Feng Shui setting, so we want to neutralize it. We want to make sure that they are not in this situation. Okay, the number 9. The number 9 is we don't want some missing corner for the kitchen, so we want to make sure that our kitchen is in like a rectangle or square shape. There's not something missing. So if something is missing, we want to make sure that there's 2 important corners is not missing. The first one is the northwest corner, which is belong to the daddy. So this corner is the most important. And then the second important corner is the southwest corner, which is belong to the mom, belong to the mother's corner. So make sure that the northwest, the southwest corner is not missing for the kitchen. That will definitely help. Okay, the number 10. The number 10 is we want to make sure that those knife, those sharp knife, those blade is not like an explorer. We want to hide the knife. We don't want to create some unnecessary accident to our family member. Okay, the number 11. The number 11 is for our stove, the best facing direction is facing east or facing the southeast. Both east and southeast belong to the wood element, and wood will generate the stove, the fire element, so they're in a harmonic situation. So the worst situation is over the stove, the back is the window, then the good luck fire element will escape. So that is something we want to avoid. Okay, the 12. The 12 is for the overall kitchen, we want to use some like a light color, soft color, white, beige, light gray, something like that, or wood color. That will also help. If you use more like a red element, red color, or black element, black color for the kitchen, that is not really good one, because the black is belong to the fire water element, will create some conflict with the kitchen because the water fire, they're fighting each other. Or if you use more red color over the kitchen, the red color is also belong to the fire element, will create too much fire element over the kitchen. So we also want to avoid that. So the most ideal case is we use some like a light, soft color for the kitchen. That will definitely help. Okay, the 13. The 13 is, we know that there's a lot of like a stainless steel element over the kitchen, but too much stainless steel, too much metal element will create a situation is the fire and will fight the metal, will create some unnecessary conflict. So we need to add some earth element, some beige color, brown color, or ceramic like a material to put it over the kitchen. That will definitely help. Okay, the 14. The 14 is if we have some rice, eat some rice, then we want to make sure that the rice container is full at all time. So it means that our money fortune is full, is have a lot of like a good money fortune energy. That will help. Okay, the 15. The 15 is if let's say if you or your family member have some health concern, then you can add some metal wool, just like the picture over there, put it in the kitchen to absorb those like in auspicious chi. That will help. Okay, the 16. The 16 is we want to make sure that those mirror is not reflecting the image for the kitchen, especially reflecting the image of the stove, because that will create some like a double fire concern. The fire will be too strong. Okay, the 17. The 17 is if, let's say for American, our kitchen is, we don't have a room for the kitchen. The kitchen is a more open style. So we want to add an island table to block it. That will help. Okay, the last one, the 18. So we want to make sure that we clean up our kitchen, especially our stove, from time to time, to make sure that our kitchen is in a good, clean condition. That will definitely help. And I wish you good luck. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye. If you want to learn Feng Shui systematically, I have a class online. The name is the Accredited Professional Practical Feng Shui Master Course. I put the link down below. You can go there, check it out. Or if you want to read some Feng Shui book, I have a book on Amazon.com. The name is the Practical Feng Shui 101. I also put the link down below. Thanks for watching. Thank you.